Hello, hello. Welcome to the Clutterfly Effect podcast with Julie.
And Greg.
And Norm.
Hey, we're the Pierce Clan, and we're talking about everything clutter. And today, I am celebrating my brother. I mean, first off, I want to say this. If you haven't heard us for 2 weeks, it's because we were on vacation. Dad and I went to Yellowstone, the Badlands, Vegas.
Vegas, baby.
Salt Lake City.
And then we were so exhausted. We're not stopping any place else, and we're just getting home as fast as possible. And we did. 2 days.
2 days to get home.
2 days of big driving, but we did it.
A real nice ride across 70 in Utah.
Beautiful ride. Beautiful ride. Wow. But I'm celebrating you, Gregorio, because on vacation, you called me.
Yep.
And you're like, Julie, I go, what? They raised my storage unit again.
Yeah.
And now this is real money now.
Yeah.
I figured it out, and I'm not going to pay one more month.
Nope.
I'm not going to pay one more month.
Yes.
So tell me how much it went from and where to start off at. We're diving deep because people do not realize the money they waste.
Oh, yeah.
And if they would invest that money
Yes.
in a 401k, you're like, no more, Julie. Don't talk about it anymore about that.
Now I'm getting really depressed.
No.
But
You're now on a new timeline.
Yeah.
You're on a new timeline.
Yeah. Right.
Your storage unit is an additional stream of retirement income in the future for you.
Yes.
So good job, my brother.
You.
I'm proud of you.
Thank you.
But I'm going to go deeper into the pain
This is
so
painful.
that people who are listening will feel the pain and realize they too can make a decision to move on.
Yes.
So tell me what happened, because when you called me, you're like, I'm done. So tell me what happened.
Oh, well, I got the notice that they were raising my rate, and it's going to be like over $400 a month. I'm like, wait, I'm out of here.
Now, you're in the suburbs of Chicago.
Yeah. So square footage is,
but it's just one storage unit.
But it's just one storage unit.
It's one normal storage unit. So, they're getting, they're making some money off of you.
They're making some money. And I'm like, okay, I'm out of here. And Rebecca was a little bit unsure about this because, again, we've got a lot of stuff.
Right.
And it's like, I'm like, honey, it'll be inconvenient for a while.
Okay.
But we're just doing this because this is too much money.
Okay, two things I want to say. You are kind of shorting the story just a little bit.
Sure.
Or like your wife, I saw your wife yesterday.
Yes.
And she mentioned to me, because I love that, I don't know if you intentionally had a plan to discuss this with your wife, but you had you came with a whole picture, which is, honey, 2 months of me not paying the storage unit, I can buy the ingredients to build a shed, the materials to build a shed in our backyard.
Yes.
And then everything I don't get rid of can go in that shed.
Right.
2 months.
Yes.
And she's like, oh. Yeah. So any fear that might have been in your wife's mind, you immediately had an answer to that was plausible and believable. Right. So I want to congratulate you.
Well, that's pretty cool, Greg. Guys usually don't think of that ahead of time.
Well, it's funny is because I did not tell Rebecca until after I had. Oh,
after you said we're done?
Yes, I had already closed it, done. I had to give myself a date to get out by.
Okay.
And then and this one day I was like, gotta tell you something. So you know. You may be wondering why I'm bringing stuff home, but we no longer are having a storage unit. He's like, what? I'm like, what do you plan to do with this? I'm like, well, we got options. I mean, obviously, that's what I said. It's going to be inconvenient for a while.
Yeah.
I'm a master packer.
Yeah. Master. Excuse me. Thank you for clarifying.
Yeah, I'm a master mover and loader, and I can organize stuff.
A master packer. You're no longer in your teens.
No. Yes.
Sometimes you transfer from that to a master packer.
Yes. I love your joke, Joel.
I'm sorry, made me laugh.
But yes, and I'm like, everything is I've got stuff packed. And I keep saying packed in the rafters and the floor joists, but really I do. I mean, I have, because no, I don't know. I don't know any other words to explain it, but other than it's just every square inch, I'm like, I put something in.
Right.
Cool.
And I'm gonna, either we're gonna get rid of it or we make some decisions about what it is or sell it on the eBay.
Right.
If we can,
Right, 'cause
for some reason nothing is selling right now.
Oh, okay.
Like,
oh,
no.
interesting.
Yeah.
Nothing. Is it prices too high or just nothing's moving?
Nothing's moving.
Okay, could be summer.
Yeah, it could be summer.
And that's interesting because you say nothing's moving on eBay.
Except out of my storage unit and into my house. Yeah.
So that's good.
Yeah.
So, I a couple of thoughts I had. First off,
Yeah.
I think people are going to price themselves out of the interesting things, like the people who have the storage unit. They're probably testing
Sure.
to see how much they can get.
Yeah.
And at some point, people are going to go like, well, screw that. We're moving out. And
Yeah.
then all these people who've been there for years, who've used this as just extra storage unit
Yeah.
going, oh, now it's to the point where I could buy a new house.
Yeah.
And then give me a bigger house.
Yeah.
So I'm curious because Norm's been Daddy-O,
Yeah.
has said, and by the way, Dad said this morning to me, he goes, I just want to say I had the best Father's Day ever yesterday.
That was good, wasn't it?
It was
an
a
amazing
great
Father's
Father's
Day.
Day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then last night, we had a little binge fest, and he goes, I even had a nice binge fest.
What was like binging?
I got some cake. I got some pie and ice cream.
Nice.
I had chips
Cake
and
and
dip.
pie?
Yes.
And yes.
Well, like little cupcakes.
Okay. Oh,
And
okay,
then-
that makes sense. Okay.
And we got a variety because, we're not eating sugar consistently.
Right.
So on the day that you get to have sugar
Yeah.
and it's your Father's Day, I'm like, you know what? Get whatever you
Yeah.
want.
Yeah.
He goes, well, I don't know what I want.
And I had,
go, let's get
I
one.
had a cheesy, meaty
burrito.
burrito.
Wow, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Yes, from Taco Bell.
And,
And yes, so we were totally off last night.
Yeah.
and I had 3 beers, which is more than I had in one day in
man.
years.
Are you
Yeah.
counting the 2 that you had during the
Yes.
day? Okay.
Yeah. Yes. He's
Which
counting those.
I was like, those beers looked good, Dad.
They
I
were
didn't have
great.
any, but
They were great.
yeah.
Yeah. So I'm
Yeah.
just saying the kick
And
the
yeah,
mic.
bottled beer.
Yeah.
I rather because it was my Father's Day. I wanted bottled beer rather than cans of beer.
Oh, because you want to treat yourself.
I wanted
Yeah.
to treat myself. And
Yeah.
that really is a treat. Nobody but a beer drinker would really know.
Yeah.
That is just so much nicer.
Yeah, I get you. I get you. There's nothing like
Yeah.
having a Coke Zero in a glass than, a glass bottle than a, plastic bottle.
Yeah.
But
Ain't the same.
It's not the same.
Comparing Coke to beer, it's not
I know they're the same. I know the same. But I just wanted to say thank you because Dad said I had a really
Yeah.
great day.
Well, we played baseball, which
Yeah.
is like I don't think we've played baseball in a very long time. Like
Very, very
40
long time.
years.
Was
I
it
was actually
baseball or
afraid
wiffle
to.
ball?
Yeah, I'm like, huh?
Was it wiffle or baseball?
Well, I mean,
Come on,
Okay,
Julie.
wiffle.
Don't say
Okay.
wiffle ball
Don't
over
dumb
the
it
air.
down here. We're, I mean, look, with new
Okay.
technology, we played with Nerf softballs, so
Oh.
they were very nice to hit and
Oh.
catch, and not going to hit my kids and
Yeah.
kill them.
Right.
And not going to hit him a mile to have to go after him.
I bought the 8-pack of they're these crushable softball sized balls. They
Yeah.
won't go very far.
Oh, nice.
Because the last thing I want to do is
Go chase balls.
Go chase balls all day long.
That's what she said.
That's what she said. And so it's like they only would go about what do you think, Dad? 60 feet? You're good with
yeah,
numbers.
60 feet.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Well, good. Well,
Yeah.
okay. So I do want to dive deeper into this,
Yes,
though.
let's dive deeper.
Okay. Because Norm was also pointing out to me that, like at Walmart, because we have a bread route,
Oh.
but we've been
Oh.
noticing lots. Yeah. Like you what?
Bread.
But,
I just like bread.
but we've noticed that a lot of rollbacks are happening at Walmart. Big time rollbacks.
I mean, like
Like
prices?
being
Prices,
cut
yes.
significantly.
Okay.
And then Dad goes, I think everybody's been testing out prices, and people are just saying no.
Yeah.
And
I think you're right.
we're going to have to change our behavior now.
Well,
or
inflation
they're going to
was-
lower your price.
Because I think inflation was not the real inflation. Everybody just raising
prices
Right.
and
and then they
blamed
do
inflation.
it, and then everybody's like,
it broke. Yeah, we
And they're
can't.
like, okay, we can't do it anymore.
Yeah, like now we're cutting. We
Yeah.
for several months we were able to get through this, and now we're like, okay, now we just have to start cutting every
Well,
place.
even at fast food joints, like Taco Bell, I think lowered the price of this burrito.
Yeah.
And Wendy's, I don't know about Wendy's, but Burger King and McDonald's now have more value meals than they used to.
Yeah.
And so they all went, whoa, well, we can't lose our customers.
Right.
Right, because one, when we go to McDonald's now, I don't order anything for me really.
Right.
Or I don't. I don't order French fries. I don't order drinks.
No.
If I was gonna get anything, it would just be like a chicken nugget thing.
Right.
Now the kids will get them a full meal.
Right.
With something to drink and stuff, like
Right.
water or whatever. But we do. You have all of a sudden you have to make those choices.
You make those choices, yeah.
Cutting back on because it's like, well, I can't spend.
I just can't do this anymore.
$50
At
At
McDonald's.
McDonald's,
every
yeah.
time I go to McDonald's.
This is not a possibility.
Yeah,
exactly.
yeah.
Oh,
No,
yeah.
I will say we went to McDonald's yesterday.
Did you?
After we, and I had.
Did you go in Oregon?
Yes, and I'm like, I had. And again, I don't normally eat fries and
Yeah.
thing,
Uh-huh.
and I'm like, oh, I'm gonna get that crispy classic chicken sandwich.
Yeah.
and they upsold me to a medium fries
Yeah.
because of the
Value
the
meal.
value meal.
Yeah.
And again, I got a iced coffee vanilla, whatever. All these things I never get. Okay, and I'm like, I was eating, and I'm like, oh my god, this is good. Oh, these fries are amazing. Are these always this good? It's like, no, it's crispy chicken.
Yes, they are.
Everything
They are.
I wanted. It was like, oh,
No.
amazing.
Here's the thing: when you haven't had McDonald's in a long time and you have it, you're
Yeah.
going, "Oh, when it's good."
Yeah, and it was
comes-
only $30.
Yeah.
I was like,
Yeah.
oh, hey, did the prices drop? And when we all went to breakfast, we were like, hey, that was a pretty good deal for all of us. 6
Yeah.
people. We
Yeah.
ate fairly
Yeah.
well for
Oh yeah.
76 plus 15 tip. What is that? $90.
Yeah.
Whatever. So about 92, 90.
Yeah.
At a restaurant.
At a restaurant. That's
For
pretty
6
good for
people.
Yeah,
6
thank you
people.
for Father's Day breakfast.
Oh yeah, no problem.
And we had half of ours for lunch.
Yeah.
Nice. I had all mine at the restaurant and half of Lillian's. And then, which I think my kids are crazy. Sometimes they're like, I had this strawberries, Dad, and you know what, just too sweet, and the whipped cream, and I'm like, wow, like hey, but they now when they get home, it's all about Airheads and Nerds candies and all
really?
the bad candies.
Oh,
Like,
really?
Yeah, not even like Milky Ways, and no,
Really?
it's all got to be like boutique-y type, nerds, and I don't know.
How
I don't know
funny
what this
is
stuff
that?
is.
They're like, yeah, I don't even. It's just like
Yeah.
whatever candy.
Yeah.
I don't know what you'd call
What
it.
not,
It's
yeah,
candy.
just candy, but like not the chocolate.
No, not
the
chocolate at
nougats.
all.
Isn't that funny?
Yeah.
Maybe because it's summertime too, they don't want anything melty on their hands.
Yeah, I don't know.
Well, okay. So sorry,
Yeah, go ahead.
we
Go ahead.
digress.
Yeah,
But I do think they're trying a test. So good for you making the decision.
yeah.
And I want to say thank you for turning your head on the past, because we could get so stuck in the past
Yeah.
that we don't make any decisions for our future.
Right.
The past
Like,
is nothing.
The past. I mean, whatever it is, it served its purpose.
Yes, it
and
did.
Now we're at a new era. This is it.
I love it.
Oh.
You need to tell yourself. I'm making you this case study.
Yeah.
You have to tell yourself the story to make you feel okay about your past.
Right.
I'm going through somebody right now who's been texting me since, I am not joking, 4:50 this morning.
Oh my God.
But luckily, I've been up since 4:30
Okay.
this morning, and so I've been going through this with them because it's like not doing the past stuff correctly. I'm like, hey, literally the past is over, and if we are truly eternal beings. No one knows for sure, right?
Right.
But why not believe we're eternal beings? So there is nothing but time.
Yeah.
And
Right.
thank God we don't remember eternally, because
Yeah.
our brain would be like, oh God, I can't hold on. Like, what did I do 5 lifetimes ago to get me here? No. The soul is a lifetime. So we have as much time as we want, but we only have the present. And so you did it, and
Right.
you told yourself it served its purpose. That's the case.
It served its purpose.
Everything in the past has served its purpose for you to be right now.
Yeah.
And I'm really proud of you, my brother.
Thank you.
And they brought you to a wonderful spot. Whatever the past was brought you to this wonderful spot.
We have a new recliner for our family.
Yeah, that's right. Because that was actually the last thing that came out of there. It was
Did you?
buried all the way in the back. Yeah.
Well, it was funny because we're coming home and you're going, hey, do you want a Lazy Boy recliner? Because you're like, my dad's old, Julie's getting older. They like recliners.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I love this recliner. I would love it in my house, except I don't have any room in my house.
Your house is fine the way it is.
It is fine the way it is.
Yeah. So, and I go, yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
And you think it'd be funny, like, if the old days, like, because like in our house we have a big, like, kind of a pit section, and every section reclines.
Yes.
And
you don't need
like,
more
if the
recliners.
people from the past came to our, like, wow, they love reclining.
Yes.
They just love.
Are they so tired of people that every time they get a chance to sit, they're like, might as well lay down. Time for a nap.
Or watch TV, feet up, lay back. Everybody must think, wow.
Well, you know what, though? I wonder about this stuff because I just found out recently that speed walking was really a national pastime in the 1890s.
Oh, in the 1890s?
Yes. Like back in the day, like it was a huge race. And like people like, would go out and watch these speed racers. And I'm like, why did I not know about this?
Yeah.
And I thought they're erasing our history.
Well,
thank God for that. We didn't even know about that.
They still have speed walking in the Olympics, don't they?
You know, Pippa does is in a running club, and she goes to track meets, and they do speed walking. I think our team has the record
for speed walking.
Speed walking.
Does she jog then walk?
No, Pippa doesn't speed walk.
Okay.
No,
You're like,
no way.
No kid of mine's got a speed walk.
Yeah.
You got to.
Oh, there you go. No, but the ones who do it,
he's like,
they're look at them go. They're walking fast. Wow.
It's probably the best exercise. Jarring.
Can I
ask you a question? They have to wear the hats. You know, like I remember watching this Malcolm in the Middle show, and the father that was on Breaking Bad, which I think is hysterical.
Oh yeah,
he went from that character to Breaking Bad.
Yeah.
He wanted to become a professional speed walker.
Yeah.
And he got the outfit, which was like a onesie.
Oh my God.
For air resistance or aerodynamics.
Yeah.
And he had a big sleek hat.
Nice.
That for wind resistance.
Okay.
And I'm like,
for speed walking?
Yes.
Oh, cool.
And I go, do they have that for the kids?
Yeah. Oh no.
Okay.
They wear their they wear their uniform. I want to say this though. It is an excellent sport because they have the parents division, and it doesn't matter. And our record is in the parents division.
No way!
Yeah,
wow.
We're just so man, that mama
can walk.
That mama
can
walk.
Man, mama.
That's great.
Yeah.
I didn't know this was a thing. That's so sweet.
Now, the way I said mama, is that...
No. It was,
I didn't break her... I'm still woke, right?
Yes.
You're still woke. You're not going to get canceled yet.
Okay,
At least not by us.
No.
I was going to say that mama can walk fast. I'm like, I don't want to get canceled. Because she was a mama.
Yes.
And she was walking fast.
Yeah. I thought it was sweet and endearing.
Yeah.
So
I would imagine they didn't even train for it.
Like
I just walked down. I walk.
So the other day, one of my last days of trucking, I had a guy, and we were in there waiting for our loads, and he goes, "Bye bye, mamacita," and I'm like,
Called you mamacita?
Yeah,
that's a high compliment.
I think
that's a high compliment.
Yeah. So no, I don't think it's. I think
you're now going to get married. He's my new boyfriend.
That's right. And I was like, oh, I felt kind of like I don't know what's wrong with me, but I like it when people call me sweetie, honey, mamacita, and I'm like, okay, I'll take it.
Yeah. I mean, if we all, I think it'd be a better world if we all did that.
Yeah.
There's that one person out there who's not going to like it.
No.
Called holy hell.
Yeah. And we're like, gotta keep my mouth shut now.
I can't call anybody honey anymore.
Yeah.
Because that one person.
Yeah.
Oh, I think it depends on your age too. Since I'm of the elderly, if I go around saying that to young girls, it would probably be kind of ooey, kind of creepy.
Well, how do you got to depends on how you say it too?
Yeah.
You know.
Honey, sweetie.
Oh God!
Sweetie.
Stop!
See?
Stop it!
It's disgusting.
Yes, not good. Right. Yeah, can you do it with like a little bit of a southern accent? No, you know what? No,
don't even try.
You can't.
No.
Julie could do it.
Yeah,
There's
like
no way
thanks, honey.
Dad or perfect.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, thanks, honey. That's it. That's it.
We got to say ma'am.
But yeah.
Well, we could say ma'am, but
well, you know what?
I don't think I've ever
say anything. I hate pronouns. No, or anything.
I hate pronouns.
How about
just start selling T-shirts? I hate pronouns! Exclamation mark.
Yeah.
How about just thank you?
Just thank you. Okay.
I think I is a pronoun. I think.
That's funny. I like that.
I hate pronouns. Except I, me, you.
There you go. Those ones, the nondescript ones, I'm okay with.
Is I a pronoun?
Yes, I'm a narcissist, and I like I.
Okay. There you go, Dad. There you go. Oh, that makes me laugh. Okay, so how was the process of getting rid of your? Tell me what was your plan? Your attack?
My plan of attack was just.
Tell them at first to take you. How many days?
I had to visualize where it's all going to go, and then luckily Pippa's gymnastic stuff was on the way to the storage unit.
Oh,
so
cool.
I could on the way when I drop her off, come back, bring some stuff, and then go get her, go back.
Oh my God, that was
get some
perfect.
stuff. Yeah.
Okay, so you did, if I'm not mistaken, you did this all without your wife. You were completely done before you told your wife.
No, I was halfway through.
Okay, good.
I was
okay.
halfway through because I was like,
at some point you're like, she's
I gotta
going to
tell
know
her.
us. Yeah.
I gotta tell her.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
okay.
that's interesting because you were busy during gymnastics. You were busy doing stuff rather than going somewhere and spending money. So you even got paid to clean out your storage unit.
In my mind, I'm getting paid every month for the rest of my life.
Yes,
Yes.
So that's my opinion.
Yes,
What
exactly.
a bargain!
Oh, it's a great bargain.
Yes,
Great,
exactly.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so you had a plan. How long did it really take you? How many real hours do you think it took you?
It only took like real hours of, I would say, maybe 2 to 3.
Okay.
Really, because
Yes.
again, I would drive there.
Anyway, so you're not counting driving time.
Yeah.
So let's just say it took a total of 6 hours.
Okay.
So I think a lot of people don't do their storage unit because it thinks it's going to take them 20 hours.
Right.
And it's like, I'll never get this done.
Right.
And the truth is, that's not the case.
That's not the case.
You know.
Yeah.
And at one point though, if you could say, hey, nothing in here I want. And I'm gonna just like go sell it to one of those guys who just wants my storage unit.
Oh
for
yeah,
$50.
it was like, I could, if I could just put everything in here for we'd have to sell it for like $5,000.
Yeah, because you don't know what's you're like. There's real stuff in here.
Yeah, $1,000 would not cut it.
Yeah.
We'd like,
You're like, I can make that on eBay, and so
yeah. A lot of it is again. With Legos, we got the big kind of Legos, like a whole when we envision an actual room that is like Lego City. And
oh my gosh!
Yeah, I don't do Legos.
Yeah,
I've done Legos and I enjoy it, but I don't do Legos.
Right.
So I would be like, we do a puzzle, and I'm like, can we just tear the puzzle apart, please?
Yeah.
Why do we need to keep this?
Am I supposed to frame it? Congratulations, I did a puzzle.
Yeah, Rebecca and I do a lot of puzzles. We framed the first puzzle because this is fun. And like, I don't know, do I really need to keep this? I don't know.
Especially since you have some art that's that you spend money for.
We actually have real art.
Yeah.
Or we could just put a puzzle together. I'm like, why are we keeping this puzzle? But so it's like,
here's our puzzle of Mona Lisa.
Yeah, like okay, we have a lot of
next to our real Mona Lisa.
We've done hundreds of puzzles. And we glue them together and we keep them. And I've been like secretly like throwing them away. I haven't. I'm like,
you can't possibly remember.
In case Rebecca hears this.
Yeah. You can't possibly recall how to put them together again. So why don't you take them apart and then do them at a later date?
Yeah, no, I there are some that I do because our usual MO is that we would glue them with the hodgepodge and then keep them.
You know what? I didn't know this either. There are actually competitions in puzzle put togethers.
Yeah. Really?
We time ourselves. We have
puzzles put together.
Yeah. I don't know what you call it. What do you call it? I don't know. Puzzle put togethers.
Yeah.
Puzzling competition.
There you go. Thank you, Daddy. Puzzling competitions.
Which is very puzzling to me.
Yeah.
No, but I saw one. I'm like, I didn't know this existed. The world is so big.
Yes.
Like the idea that there is sand football. I didn't know that existed.
Sand football?
Yes.
Like on a beach?
Yes, but it looks like volleyball.
You've seen Top
with
Gun,
two
right?
people. Yeah, with two people on each side.
Oh, okay.
But they're allowed to kick the ball as well.
Oh, and that's kind of cool.
So it's like
with bare
football,
feet.
but like meaning soccer, But sand, soccer.
Like real football.
Soccer, volleyball. I'm like, we're just creating new stuff.
Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, who invented pickleball? I mean,
someone was like, I can no longer win. And
I can't run very far. I think pickleball is an amazing sport because, again, it's kind of like, like I said, I don't want to run very far to get the stuff.
Yes.
It's got to be closer, smaller,
Yeah.
So.
You're going to need,
Yeah.
Racket, hand-eye coordination, all that stuff.
So we kind of played pickle baseball yesterday.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, we did. Yeah.
So if you're going to tell people real quick,
yes.
Like, first of all, I want to say, if you have a storage unit and you have moments through the course of your month where you're like, this is the month I'm going to do it. Mm-hmm. And then you push it back into the backs of your mind because you're like, it brings up negative emotions,
Yeah.
like I've had it for so long.
Yeah.
What am I doing? Yada,
Right.
yada, yada. Screw all those negative thoughts. They really are there to make you feel bad for no reason.
Yeah.
The past is nothing. It literally is nothing. You only have this moment in the future.
Yeah.
So decide today that no matter what, you're going to get rid of your storage unit.
Yeah. Yeah.
2, it's not going to take as long, from what I understand, it's not going to take as long as you think.
No,
I bet it took less than what you thought.
it did.
Okay.
Yeah, I was surprised how fast we got it done.
Okay.
I got it done. The kids helped me once in a while too.
Okay,
but,
good.
But mostly it was just me.
Yeah. 3, you're going to put up stuff on eBay, but not sure when.
Yeah, I have my my little eBay pile,
Yeah.
and so I just pick a few things out every day and put it up there.
And 4th, I'm going to say that you did handle a lot of times. Let's just say you went in and you decided to have this conversation with your wife beforehand.
Yeah.
We do this all the time. We have a discussion
Yeah.
that is obviously something that's positive for the family.
Yeah.
But we'll talk the crap out of it.
Yeah.
To the point where there's no more energy for it because we've talked the crap
Right.
out of it.
Oh yeah, I
Here-
knew that if I talked to her about it, it was not going to get done.
Yeah.
Just because it was whatever. It's too much emotional. It's too this.
Yes, it's too emotional.
It's too overwhelming to think
too
about.
baggage.
I was just like, I'm just going to
No,
do it.
just gonna do it.
This is going to do it. I'm going to do it, and I don't. Then when it's all done, or right
When it's like,
closer.
I'm like, okay, I guess I start to explain,
Yeah. Yeah.
and then here it is.
Yeah.
So I'm really proud of
Yeah,
you though,
thank you.
because we don't have to talk the crap out of things.
No.
Especially if we know it's obviously for the good of the whole family. Like,
Right.
hey, I did this. Good.
Yeah.
Oh, good.
And
yeah.
I took a picture of the empty storage unit. And,
Yeah, I'm proud of you.
Rebecca goes, "That's the most beautiful picture I've ever seen." Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
Amen, my brother.
Frame it. Put it up and
Yeah,
frame it.
I'm very proud of you.
Yeah.
So, Dad, now that you've heard your son accomplish this, is there
Yes.
something that you've been not doing that you want to see done?
Do you have a storage unit?
No.
No.
I have something in my mind that I'd love for you to accomplish.
I want my garage
Thank you.
improved.
I'll
Big
tell
time.
you why. Your son so generously bought you these beautiful stacking things because I wanted to get
with the tools.
for the tools, for all
Yeah.
your tools, and they have been in our I don't know, like our
mudroom, maybe.
mudroom,
yeah.
since he gave them
Yeah.
to you for Christmas.
You know,
and they store our dog food.
which I kind of like my dog food right there.
At the height, the right height. So 3 of them are empty, and the top one is filled with our dog food.
Yes.
I just think I think we can do better, and I would love to have those out of our mudroom
Okay, I can
and into
do
the
that.
garage.
Yes.
And I don't think it would take you 6 hours. I think it take you like 1 or 2 hours at the most.
To get those
Yes.
the tool thing out of the room
Yes,
and into the
and then
garage?
and then a place in the garage.
Oh, okay. I'm
So-
You know what I really
I
kind of
just
wanted
can
to
pick
do?
that up and bring it into the garage as I walk out of here.
That's true.
You
Well,
know-
I'm just like
I was like,
that'd be awesome, Greg. Let's
I
do
think
that.
6 hours. You're very generous.
You know what I really thought? I really thought that would have been great luggage to take on vacation.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
Julie kind of thought that was a bad idea.
no.
Well, because
they have luggage with wheels on
we
it.
have luggage with
I mean,
wheels on it.
like-
And then Dad kept saying to me, wouldn't it be excellent if we could somehow, because Mom, before she passed, I don't know why, but she did, bought brand new luggage for us.
That's awesome.
Yes, and it's American Tourist, and it's the black basic,
Yeah.
the big one with the wheels, the smaller one with
Yeah.
the wheels, a duffel bag, and then a
And it
smaller
has
bag.
wheels. I think the duffel bag has wheels too.
Yes, so we have luggage with wheels.
Yes.
And then I said to Dad, the truth is, with the big one, you could put the small one sideways on that. So, I mean, because I think Dad was
That's
thinking it'd be
true.
nice if they just all go on one wheels.
They do.
They do. There's a way.
They figured it out.
They figured it
mastered
out.
this.
So
Yeah.
we do not have to go with, I don't know.
You don't have to go with the toolbox on wheels. That I gave
Yeah,
Dad
I
for
don't have to
Christmas.
go with the toolbox on wheels.
Nobody will love you as you bring this.
Nobody will. They're like going, what's going
like,
on then?
So you just can't fly today. So, I'm sorry.
Come on, you.
You just have to stay home with your toolbox and stuff. Okay.
Exactly.
They're gonna go. Did you come here to fix something? What did you do?
Or they go, you can't check that in, sir. Well, gotta check it in, or you can't bring it on the plane. Gotta check it in baggage.
His
and then we'll
luggage
lose
way
it.
more than his clothing.
Yeah,
It's
no
like-
shit. Oh my God, it does.
Sir, really?
We're charging you for an extra person on that one,
Yeah.
for sure.
And then have to go look at everything because they probably think I'd be carrying a bomb or something.
Oh
in there.
Jesus.
No, we're just joking. Yeah, they would think that, and they would look into him and going, "This guy can't even." bring regular luggage. There's no way.
Some dude though will be like, "You're my hero." Somebody will be like,
That's
"We
the
need to
guy
hang
I'm
out."
doing it for.
The other dude who has who's carrying the.
That's
I don't
the
have
one.
luggage, but I took my tools out of my toolbox. I shoved my clothes in it.
I think it'd be funny if Dad just brought an empty, like an opened, like milk crate. He's like, he just throw this in there, like, they go, "What do you want me to do with this?"
This is my clothes.
I want this to meet me in Rome.
Yeah.
I'm going to Rome, and I want this open milk crate with all my stuff in there.
Exactly. and as I'm trying to prepare for us to buy what I call a poor man's first class,
Yes.
Dad will have his egg crates in his other two seats.
Yeah, oh, that's funny. I mean, technically, a milk crate will fit in the overhead.
Probably would.
Yeah, probably would. So great.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Employee of the week.
Yes,
How was the show?
It was great.
it was great.
It was great.